good to be back. I said to the Rose brothers the last time I was professional, I just feel like I was way too distracted. I didn't know how to handle the world coming at me so quickly, and it's just good to feel focused and ready for what the future holds.
How'd you feel about the performance?
Yeah, I was happy, obviously a little bit nervous about the cut early on, but I feel like I made the adaptations, I stayed on my feet when I had to, and then I feel like the later rounds I sort of try to find my distance on the inside and take a few more risks, but it's just annoying not to get the knockout. You obviously want that, but that's all right, we're working on it. We're going to build to something.
Were you surprised that it was waved off?
Yeah, he's a tough, I'm sure Charlie wanted to finish. I don't really know who stopped it, if it was his corner or the referee, but he's a bloody tough opponent, Charlie. All Queenslanders are, so I'm really grateful that he showed up and he definitely come here to fight.
What went through your mind when you got cut? Like, did you know how bad it was at that point?
No, I didn't. I think naturally as fighters, I've been cut many times in my life. Bloody southpaws always get cut, especially in this eye, so I've definitely had it before. I haven't been cut for many years now, but I feel like I just had to get back into gear and box nice and smart.
Do you want that sort of highlight reel, like a definitive finish?
Yeah, obviously you want a nice clean finish, but I'm happy with the performance. I said to my coach Jason Lang and Brian Levine, my home coach, I said that I just wanted to set the skeleton. You know, I had no expectations for the best performance of my life, but I just set the skeleton. I want to build off this performance.
One question you had this week was the weight. How did it feel in that weight?
I felt great. I said to Langy, obviously my coach, I said obviously it depends on how we fought, but I was happy with how I fought. In between fights, we might go down to 61 and see how I feel and maybe do a hard spar, and then we'll make the decision if we go lighter or stay at this weight.
You spoke about getting some power and sitting down on your shots. Did you feel that in there?
Yeah, I feel like when I had to, I tried it a little bit. Still not quite there for the knockout power, but all in all, I'm happy. The thing about the way that I box, I have to be on for 100% of the fight. The people that I fight have to be on for one moment. So it's always entertaining. It's like you're gambling with your life all the time. So I've got to be on for 100%. If I get caught with one clean shot, that's over for me. So I'm happy with how I boxed, and we're just going to build from here.
Can I ask what you made? Obviously, there was a lot of chatter this week with Ahmad Reda. He missed weight, he didn't get a fight. Can I just ask what you made of all that? Given the back and forth that happened at the start of the week?
I've got nothing to say about Ahmad, to be honest. You know, I'm focusing on my career. I want to fight some of the best in the country. I don't even know if Ahmad's there. I want to be fighting people like the Liam Wilsons, who's an amazing athlete, a good mate of mine too, but he's one of the best in the country. Obviously, Liam Parra, an amazing athlete too. I want to be fighting people like that. You know, Ahmad's only popular because he says my name and he's entertaining, but until he does something of value, like, he's just popular because he's saying my name. And I want to fight, as I said, the Liam Wilsons, the people who are doing something internationally.
How close do you feel you are to those names?
I don't feel like I'm there just yet, but I'm really hoping over the next 12 to 18 months that I can get to their level. They're extremely good athletes, and I hope I can be there.
I don't know, Lim, and talk potentially about an Australian title. Given you've already held that, is that something you would want again or no?
Of course, I'm one of the most patriotic people you will meet. I want to try and win the Australian, and then I don't know why, but the Commonwealth titles always spoke to me, and then of course the world title.